All right, for more on all things beauty, I'm joined by Simon Pitman. He is the Senior Editor of Cosmetics Design at the Business Journal. Simon, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
So Simon, the beauty industry showing tremendous resilience and continuing to grow. Which geographic regions are you seeing the most growth in?
America is standing up very, very well. As you said, it's the biggest industry in the world. It's reporting good growth, and the projected growth for 2016 will be strong. Meanwhile, China will continue to grow as well, despite the economic slowdown there. I spoke to Euromonitor International, market research company, today to get some up-to-date figures, and they suggest growth will, although slow down, it will return about 6% for the industry this year, which is still significant.
There had been a lot of growth coming from Brazil. Brazil is suffering from a tough recession lately. How is that impacting the global beauty industry?
That's going to have a significant impact on the global industry, but more specifically the Latin American market. Brazil is currently the third largest market in the world. It might lose that place in 2016 because the economy there is having a significant bearing on the cosmetics and personal care industry. It's going to tumble this year, and it will take down with it a few of the other Latin American players. So it's not looking good there.
We're seeing a big trend towards natural ingredients and organic beauty products. There was also a big uproar over the microbeads and the exfoliating creams and lotions and body washes not being biodegradable.
Yes.
How is that impacting the industry, that whole move towards natural and towards organic?
Well, I think consumers are much more environmentally aware now, and when they get wind of perhaps their products having a bearing on the environment, a negative bearing, that they want out. So microbeads, there's a growing body of scientific evidence to suggest that it's highly toxic to marine life, and as a result of that, legislators are looking to outlaw microbeads. And in actual fact, in the US of A, the legislators here have been perhaps the most proactive, and they're looking to outlaw it according to federal regulations by 2018.
There's also a big push towards having more natural ingredients on your face.
Yes.
That's better for you, less chemicals, focusing on one core ingredient like silica or patera rather than a list of dozens. Who are some of the leaders in that field?
Some of the leading players, they've traditionally been smaller players, and they've been bought up by the bigger players. So now Estee Lauder and L'Oreal and P&G are the owners of some of the biggest natural players in the industry. And these brands are locking up significant growth, and more so in recent years from the organic sector. So organic certified products are a really hot property. They're being marketed as premium products, and consumers are really going for them because of their sustainable claims and because of the claims behind the ingredients as well.
Simon, almost on the flip side of organic, we have this intersection of tech and beauty.
Yes.
We saw at the Consumer Electronics Show that L'Oreal came out with a UV patch. You stick it on your skin, and as you're exposed to more harmful rays, it changes color, but it's very decorative. What are some of the other trends that we're seeing in terms of the intersection of tech and beauty?
Well, it's all about tech these days because the younger generation, Generation Z, millennials, are becoming increasingly important for consumer spend in the cosmetics industry. So the cosmetics players are chasing that dollar spend by trying to engage these younger consumers with technology. So we're seeing, like you mentioned, a lot of wearables. We're seeing bracelets and necklaces that actually are activated by the sun and warn consumers when they need to apply sunscreen.
Let's talk about Neuro Cosmetics. That's another big trend. Tell us more about that.
Yes, Neuro Cosmetics is creeping onto the horizon. It's an interesting trend because it's being driven by active ingredients that actually trigger senses in the brain, and they can be calming or invigorating. That's...
So this would be like a scent that's incorporated in the product, like a lavender scented moisturizer, for example, that gives you relaxation.
It's an active ingredient, so it relies on scientific technology to actually activate neurons in the brain. So it's pretty advanced technology.
So looking good and feeling good. Now, another big trend is this very niche, very focused cosmetic approach. Quickly tell us about that.
Cosmetics consumers these days are, they want the products that suit them. One size fits all doesn't work anymore. So there's a great drive towards micro-segmentation of the market. Very segmented products that are geared towards consumer-specific demands. So we're seeing a big rise in products that meet different types of skincare and hair care products geared towards ethnicity. And also we're seeing a big drive towards products that are more tailored towards people's specific requirements. And that's leading to DIY brands. So you mix up your own formula at home.
So highly, highly customized stuff. All right, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much, Simon Pitman, Senior Editor of Cosmetics Design at the Business Journal.